morning, friends. Happy Sunday. Let me move you. I feel like I'm always moving you right after I start recording, but it is about to be 9 a.m. We were trying to sleep in a little bit today and that didn't really work. But he was literally crying at me at like 7 a.m. and I'm like, girl, please let me sleep in. But I was also really hungry and I woke up wanting mandocas. If you don't know what those are, I'm gonna go get some, so I'll show you. They're these Venezuelan, I don't wanna say breakfast, because again, you can eat these at any time of the day. Like, it's not weird or anything like that. You can have them for a snack, you can have them for dinner. But I was like, I wanna get a little cute, you know, I don't wanna just go out raggedy, which I do a lot. Maybe that could be one of my resolutions too for this year. Like, just a little bit, you know, just a little bit together. That could be a really good resolution for this year. So I put my hair up yesterday, I just threw on a mask and I've been just letting my hair breathe. So it was like a big effort last night and this morning. It was dead ends. But I just put it up because I wasn't ready to wash it and style it. I'll probably do that later today. So I also washed my shower and hopefully sun comes out later today like it did yesterday so I can give Miss Bonnie a bath because she has long overdue. I like to start my vlogs on Sundays, so this is a new week. I'm gonna do some meal prep today, later when I get back home, probably after church. Mom and I will be going to church later today in the middle of making cafecito. So we're gonna finish that and then we're gonna head out to the food truck that sells these amazing Venezuelan food items and they will be selling mandocas. Hopefully they're not sold out. I already ate my mandocas, but I also got una empanada de papa con queso. So this has like mashed potatoes, like cheese and mashed potatoes. And this is a tequeyoyo, so this has a slice of cheese, a slice of sweet plantain, and ham in it. And this is the food truck. I will tag them here for you all. If you're in Sarasota and ever want to try Venezuelan food, come. We're back home. We had such a big breakfast. Your girl was very hungry. It is almost 11 a.m. but I was chatting with Mom while I was having breakfast. And she was like, oh, what are you doing today? What do you have planned? I'm like, girl, nothing. I'm gonna go home and hopefully the sun comes out because I need to give Miss Bonnie girl a bath. And then I'm probably gonna like prep food for the next couple of days. And I was like, well, how about once I get home, I'll prep and marinate the salmon and we'll have some lunch together after lunch, after church. Salmon is out. I really don't know how to or what I want to season it with. I'll probably just throw in the regular stuff that I usually use for my chicken anyways, and some like lime so it marinates there for a while. That's awesome. So we finished seasoning and marinating it's gonna marinate the salmon. Hopefully it comes out good. I squeezed a whole lime on top to give it just a little extra zhuzhing. And since we're already here and we have a little bit more time, we have a good like 30 minutes before we have to head out, I'm going to cut up some the butternut squash. So when I come back, I can put that to boil and probably some potatoes and some carrots that I'll throw in. Excuse me. But that way I'm getting ahead of it and I'm not gonna be like, oh, when will I find the time to make my butternut squash soup? Because that tends to happen to me. So let's keep going. already cut and seasoned the potatoes I'm gonna bake later for Mom and I. And I bought a mango when I was at Aldi, so I figured I would cut it that way when I'm ready to eat it, it's ready to be eaten. Qué horrible la lluvia. Ella lo que quiere es puro cariñito.
Ahorita lo que quiero es puro cariño. Me encanta de otra.
Mom. Okay, we just made it back. We just made it back. I'm going to... ¿Por qué? Yo no dije nada malo. I'm going to put this to boil. I'm going to put this in the oven for Mom. This in the air fryer probably. Maybe the oven too. I'm not sure.
Mira, el mueble se ve como que muy...
I know. Okay, you guys, I have this boiling here. Hopefully it goes down a little bit because it's to the rim. And I need to go get some greens because the only vegetable I put in there to season was the onions for now. And I need to get heavy cream. I have some quinoa in here that I'm gonna try to incorporate too, like for my salads and lunches. I'm gonna throw in some onions and then whatever other greens I get for the soup to season it really well. And instead of water, I'm gonna cook it with some chicken broth. So right now I'm my stepdad. He ended up getting done with work early. He like almost always works Sunday. He's the biggest hustler I know. And I'm like, well, if you're done, come on over. Like, let's have lunch together. And then we made plans to go to the movies. So I just got home from the movies with them, just being a little cute third wheel. And I'm walking and I almost stepped on this thing. And this is, I consider myself like a pretty like four-wheel drive type of girl. Like I can go with the flow with almost anything, and I am really scared of a lot of things, but I do things scared anyways. And the one thing that I just despise with my whole life, like I think it's just gross, yucky, disgusting, ew, get it away from me, I don't want to be near it. Those little guys. No matter what size they are, I don't care. I hate them. I almost just stepped on it because I was on my stinking phone and my heart just dropped. It was not fun. But do you all have an animal that you just cannot? Even a snake. Like I could see a snake and be like, oh, okay, a snake. I've had one like across my shoulders. I've had one that like slithered across my feet again while walking Bonnie one time. Literally, like I just felt the sliminess of it. But like a toad or a frog, I think it's like the most disgusting animal ever. Tell me in the comments what is like your animal that you just cannot with, you know? Anyways, overall, very successful Sunday. The salmon that I was gonna prep for the week, we pretty much ate it today. There's like one small piece left that I'm taking for lunch tomorrow, and then I cut up and seasoned some chicken for the rest of the week. So yeah, let's get this girl walked and take a shower and go to bed early. Friends, happy Monday. It is 6:25. We just got home from the gym. I'm gonna make some coffee real quick and get my journaling done. My cousin Stephanie got me this book yesterday, or she gave me this book yesterday. It's called I Dare You to Grow in the Terrain and at All Levels by Jasenia Then. I think she's a pastor. I haven't read anything about the book. So let's look at the back. The challenge remains, dare to grow continuously beyond any difficulty. In this book, Pastor Jasenia Fen reminds us that no matter how difficult the terrain is, where God has planted us, our growth must be unstoppable, since we're not victims of our environment, but rather the agents of change that God has sent to it. I dare you to grow as a tool of inspiration, direction, and strengthening. So I'm gonna include this in like just read maybe a couple pages in the morning before my journaling and see how it goes. But let's make coffee first, very important. Do y'all remember, like, right when I started uploading YouTube videos, and I think in Japan too, I can't remember if I mentioned it, but I was having all these issues with like memory and storage and like just not having enough. For whatever reason, the last couple of days, I've been thinking, and I'm like, I need to transfer all the pictures and videos that I have on my phone and my laptop to the external hard drive I bought before Japan, right? That's the only one that I kept seeing. I don't know where the one that I bought in Japan is, because remember, I left Japan, and when I got to Japan, I realized I forgot the external hard drive, right? Okay. Well, I can't find the one that I bought in Japan. Whatever, besides the point right now. And I kept thinking about it and one thing and another, and I kept forgetting to do it. So today, my plan was to transfer all the pictures and videos from my laptop or my phone over to the external hard drive to clear up all the space, because it was already getting close to me being like at maxed memory space usage on the laptop. Today was supposed to be my early day. I came home, I was gonna finish making my butternut squash soup, which I did. It was really good. And then I was gonna wash my hair and style it, which I did. And even though it looks a little stringy because I was a little, and I kid you not, I have spent like 2 to 3 hours trying to figure this out. The external hard drive does pop up on the laptop, but it tells me that it can't find it when I try to back everything up. And then I'm like going on YouTube, going on Google, trying to figure it out. And then it tells me that one of the things would be that my iOS is not like the latest version. So then I try to update it and it won't let me because I don't have enough space. It's like a whole circle. I think I figured it out, which is fine. But I'm just like, now I have to figure out why it's still not reading it, because it's not reading it after the update. And hopefully Best Buy can do something about that. That's been my struggle today. And then I realized that I'm like clicking through to try to clear things up. There are a couple videos that I hadn't deleted from my iMovie because I wanted to make sure that I had them backed up here, because I didn't know or try to even check if I could download videos from YouTube after they'd been posted. And then I tried from like the viewer side and it said I couldn't. And then I Googled it and it said that from your YouTube studio, you could. So I double checked and I could. So I deleted the ones from Japan that I hadn't deleted yet. And it still like wasn't enough. And I'm like, what else could it potentially be? Like, ain't no way. Those are like the largest files I have on the laptop save right now. And I didn't know, but your movie library saves all the clips that you add to a project, it saves them under the file even if you delete them from your home page of your iMovie. So I went through and deleted all of them, immediately cleared up 90% of my memory. A little tip for my girls and gals out there that may be going through the same thing. I am very tech illiterate. Like, maybe that's one of the things I need in my future boyfriend slash future husband. Like, I need you to be tech savvy, because I get so frustrated. Like, usually once I see how to do something and somebody tells me how to do something and I do it a couple times and I follow step by step, like, I'm really good. I got you. I can follow. But when it comes to tech stuff, and especially when it doesn't work out how it's supposed to, I could have smashed this computer, and I'm like, just breathe. Everything's okay. This is not the end of the world. You figure it out. You figured it out before. That's my Monday. How's your Monday going? We had a great day. We went to the gym very early with brother. I'm excited for the rest of the week. So I had to vent. For a little bit. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good morning, you beautiful rays of sunshine. It is Wednesday, 8:30. I am on my way to work. Doing yesterday and today, we are literally waking up in a tundra in Florida. It is frigid. It's cold, it's rainy, it's windy. I don't like it. I need it to stop. It's so cold that it has snowed on the northwest coast of Florida. Like, if you haven't seen the videos, you can find them online. It's literally snowing on the beach in Florida. That's crazy. I don't know when was the last time that I picked up the phone. I think it was yesterday when I was getting ready for work. I figured like I could start doing a couple different clips so I'm not just showing you breakfast and I'm pretty much eating the same breakfast every single day. But we're having a really great week so far. And then today we're supposed to be going to Run Club. That's crazy. I brought my clothes in case they're still hosting Run Club, because yesterday all day pretty much it rained, and I will most definitely not be running if it's raining outside, especially when it's this cold. Nursery. But I brought it anyways in case it's not raining later this afternoon, and I'll just suck up the cold and still go and make my run. If it is raining, or if for whatever reason they decide to cancel Run Club, I would just come home and run on the treadmill. I already set my mind to that, because we are not taking our foot off the gas this year. We are locked in no matter what. No excuses. We're on priority. So I can't want other people to hold, you know, their commitments and promises to me if I'm not keeping my own promises to myself. And one of them is focusing on my physical health as well as my mental health, but you know, that's another topic of conversation. Honestly, mental health is doing great. Physical health is doing pretty great too so far. I know it's like not even the end of January, but we have been so consistent with our journaling in the morning. We have been so consistent with, you know, waking up early, going to the gym. So I hope y'all are having a fantastic week. This weekend we might go to Orlando to visit Jeffrey and Emily. I'm very excited. I need to text Dre, my other brother, to see if we can stay in my apartment to take care of Bonnie this weekend. I'll check in with you guys later. Hi guys, good morning. It's Thursday morning. We are driving over to the gym. It's 5 a.m. and the temperature right now here is 43 degrees. It feels like 32, I think it said, or 34. And I'm okay. Like, I feel the ice outside. The ice cold weather. Obviously, luckily I'm in the car, I have a heater. But I am just like, what is going on? Like, I know we get this weather every now and then, but it's been lasting a tad bit longer, I think, than we all expected. And it's only, I think, supposed to get colder over the weekend. It's gonna be sunny at least. It's been very cloudy and overcast and like drizzling, rainy a little bit here and there, which is what keeps making it colder. But I'm just like, my dude. I just talked to Sam, my brother, and I was like, hey, are you coming today? He was like, it's just so cold. Like, I don't want to leave my bed. I'm like, I understand. It's okay. Next week it'll be warm. No excuses. We gotta get back to it. So I just wanted to do a quick check-in. We did a run club last night, which was, I don't know how we did that because it was like in the 40s when we started running, which probably felt like high 30s, plus the wind and everything. It was a very slow, easy run, but it felt good. So I think I'm gonna stop focusing so much on getting it done fast and just work on like feeling good throughout the run. My shins were really hurting, but they were hurting from like the very beginning. I don't know if it's because I was wearing heels at work yesterday, but like I stretched a bit, not enough. I don't think I'm stretching enough for sure with these runs, but I stretched a bit for sure, and they were still hurting like from the get-go. They kind of got better towards like the middle end of the run, but still I was just like, what's going on, my dudes? What's going on? So I think I need to order some tape, athletic tape, athlete's tape. I don't know what it's called. But my sister, who does cross country, uses it and keeps telling me that I should buy it, especially because last week my knee was hurting. Today, or last night, it didn't hurt. So that's a plus. But yeah, anyways, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Friday. I am heading to work. What a morning we have had. I woke up like startled. It wasn't even 4 a.m. and I felt like I had slept so much. I'm pretty sure I was passed out by 8:30 p.m. last night, which is amazing. So I decided to I almost went back to sleep, but I was like, no, get your butt up. I got my reading and my journaling done at like 4:15, 4:20. Got ready, went to the gym, came back and I made out a big extra breakfast. I haven't had a breakfast at that in almost a month, I'm pretty sure. And it was just exactly what I needed this morning. I was so hungry, but I think because I was awake so much even before I went to the gym that my body was like, girl, feed me. Tonight we're actually heading to Orlando to visit Emily and Jeffrey in their new home. I am so excited. It's probably going to be like a very chill weekend, which is exactly what I need. I literally told them earlier in the week when we were talking about me potentially coming, I was like, listen, I'm going to head there straight from work. And when I'm like 30 minutes away, I'm going to call you and say, I was like 30 minutes before I get there, I'm going to call you and you're going to put in the pizza order. And I'm going to get there and I'm going to put in my comfy clothes and we're going to eat pizza and we're going to go to bed hopefully by like 9:30. And like, I'm yours for whatever you want to do Saturday and Sunday, depending on like if they have to go do things for their house. Like, these people are full-blown adults. That's mom and dad. It's still freezing here in Florida. It's 47 degrees right now. I think it was like 35, like feels like 35 when I went to the gym. It was horrid. Happy Friday. I hope y'all had an amazing week and that you have an amazing weekend coming ahead. I'll check with y'all later. Stay warm if you are anywhere that is like 50 and below, because this is just not for the week. Oh my god. Okay, bye. What did you say?
He's been promising me Dutch Bros for the longest time.
And what happened?
He hasn't got it.
But where are we going?
Dutch Bros.
So should you thank your future husband?
No.
It was lies just to get her out of the house faster.
You think you're funny? But no.
That's hilarious.
So-
That's why he's cracking up back now.
That's why you're an engineer, not a comedian. Good thing you don't get paid for thinking, because Lord, no money coming in.
No money? Who's paying the mortgage?
Me?
With no money?
Me? You got no money. I got money.
Literally following the parents around in IKEA. Do you even know what you're looking for?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to buy from here, but it's like an oil and like a little dispenser like this, but longer. You know, there's a difference.
What?
I'm always like, you saw? You saw? He's like, what? I'm like, I'm engaged.
He does that, but we also do to each other. Do something like for clips
That's
for
why he's not a
flirtatious.
comedian.
And she's like, I have a fiance. I'm like, yeah, me. I was like, he's not gonna like it if you do this. I'm like,
I know, I'm like,
Yeah.
like he's always flirting with me and stuff, and I'm like, sir?
I have a fiance. And then
I
I'm
can't
like,
deal with this conversation too close to Valentine's Day. I don't even have a prospect. I know you should not show them the boulder.
The boulder?
The boulder. I don't even know what to grab.
What I want. That is the drug I want. Salty spittoon. Hawaiian. That is it. That is it.
Hi, vlog. It's your favorite character.
With a blue light.